In the fall of 2001, I was able to visit the shrine of Guadalupe in Mexico City with some friends, where Our Lady appeared to Juan Diego, a poor Aboriginal Catholic, on his way to Mass some 500 years earlier. The experience of prayerfully viewing the humble tilma on which Our Lady painted her picture was awesome. It was hard to take in that this was the peasant's cloak that had survived a half millennium and that carries such a powerful message to not only the people of the Americas, but the whole world. The message that the tilma holds for us is to collaborate with her in building up the reign of God here on earth, so that all peoples will have a common home and be able to live in peace. The effect of the sacred image upon the people was profound. It was more than a beautiful portrait. It was a beautiful example of interculturation and a message from heaven that they could read. The indigenous people of that culture had developed a form of picture writing. They were well trained in reading pictographs whose color, position, shape, and symbols all conveyed meaning. What they saw in the Lady's image bridged the culture barrier and helped them to make sense of the gospel. The image shows the Lady surrounded by a sunburst. The sun was the greatest of the Aztec gods, symbolizing the source of life. Mary stands in front of the sun, respectfully showing that she and her son are more important, and in a sense a fulfillment of that symbol. The black moon represented the god of darkness, death, and evil. Standing with her foot treading on the moon is a sign that these powers have been defeated. The people understood that though great, Mary was human. Yet, since she was greater than the sun or moon, these must not be gods, but only creatures that serve the true God. The stars in the blue-green mantle represent the stellar configurations in Mexico City at the time of the appearance. Just as the stars had warned the Aztecs of the end of their empire, so now these stars signal the beginning of a new age. The blue-green of the mantle was a color worn only by royalty. It was the color of the invisible Creator, the source of the gods. Wearing such a mantle means that she is of royal and heavenly origins, and that the child she carries will be a royal and divine ruler. The Lady's face is a mother's face, gentle and compassionate, unlike the frightful Aztec gods who wore fierce masks. Mary's skin color is that of the mestiza, or métis, the product of two cultures, Indian and European, that gave painful birth to a new people. The figure is that of a pregnant woman, symbolized by the black ribbon. Her apparitions of December 1531, December 9th, 10th, and 12th logically show a pregnant woman. It is her child that she offers to the people of the New World. Her message is about him. Her clothing is neither Spanish nor Aztec, but is typical of the clothing worn by Jewish women at the time of Christ. Thus, the child is from neither the Spanish nor the Aztec. He is from another culture, but is coming to birth among them. He will become one of them. The cloak, or tilma, cannot be explained, and should have lasted only about 50 years at the most. NASA tests conclude that the painting is made up of a mixture of oil, water, and vegetable substance. The faith of the Mexican people is the greatest miracle of all, despite persecutions and a shortage of priests. A bomb attacked, cracked the altar, and bent a bronze crucifix, but did not harm even the glass covering the picture. On the brooch at her neck is a tiny Christian cross. The Spanish used this cross as an emblem on their banners and helmets. For the Indians, this cross identified her as a follower of the religion preached by the missionaries. Supporting the Mother of God is an angel with eagle's wings. The eagle was the bird of the sun and sacred in their culture. Here the eagle is seen as a servant of the Virgin. This spirit being is holding her mantle with one hand and her robe with the other, signifying that the son she bears is from both earth and heaven. He will be the bridge between them for the people from now on. The sacred image of Our Lady of Guadalupe is rich in meaning. It expresses in a way that words cannot the tender love and goodness of God. It is a gift from heaven, especially to the First Nations peoples, and to all those who live united in this land, and to all of humanity. May devotion to Our Lady of Guadalupe inspire us to collaborate with her in building up the reign of Christ here on earth, so that all peoples will have a common home and be able to live in peace.